Good morning. Today is Thursday. It is May 27th, and we are here for our morning yoga class. So welcome. I hope you have a nice quiet location and you're ready for some relaxation and some renewal and some breathing connected with movement. Please listen to your body. Take breaks when you need to. Modify where you need to. First thing we'll do is start with a little bit of relaxation and focused breath. So let's get nice and comfortable and lie down on the mat. Let your arms rest at your sides, palms open to the sky. Close your eyes and begin to breathe deeply in through your nose, expanding the belly back in the rib cage. Exhaling out through the nose as well and feeling that same area of your body contract and empty. While we're breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the nose, just bring awareness to your face. Relax your eyes. Relax your cheeks. Relax your jaw. Think about keeping your breath smooth. Let's guide our breath into our neck. Feel those muscles relax. And then let's guide our breath into our arms and breathe from our shoulders out through our fingertips. Now we'll guide our breath into our legs. And let's breathe from our hips all the way down to our toes. Now we'll bring our breath into our spine. We want to feel our breath entering the top of our head, making its way down the length of our spine, weaving itself in between each segment. Now let's turn our eyes and look over the right shoulder. Come back to neutral and we'll look left. Come back to neutral and again turn to the right. Come back to neutral and we turn left. And then return to neutral. Let's inhale the arms skyward and exhale. Stretch behind you, reach out through your fingers. Push out through your heels and stretch your body open and straight. And then feel everything go soft. Lift the arms back up and return them to your sides. Once all the way back down, let's pull the left knee in. Use your hands to hug the leg close to your body. And let's circle that knee around. And then do a few the other way. And then just hold the knee nice and close to your body and we'll flex and point our foot. Now let's roll the ankle lead with your big toe. And then just let your foot rest. Let's send that leg out and we'll switch. Bringing the right knee in, we'll start with that close hug. And then start to gently make circles with your knee. And we'll go the other way a few times. And then just hug the knee in nice and close. And let's flex and point that foot. Good, and then we'll just let our foot relax. And let's bring the left knee back in. So now we've got both knees tucked in really close to the body. Shoulders remain relaxed. And we're going to rock a few times side to side. And then come back to neutral and we'll circle our knees around and around. Really work at massaging through that lower back. And then let's go the other way. Good, now keep the knees tucked in. And I want you to flex your feet and try to spread your toes out really, really wide. Scrunch them tight. Spread them open. Scrunch up tight. Spread open. Try once more, scrunch tight. Spread open. And then just let your feet relax. Good. From there, let's set the right foot back down on the mat. Place your left ankle on your right thigh and then use your left hand to push on that inner left thigh and start breathing to the outside hip. Let's release and we'll switch legs, crossing right ankle over left thigh and then use your right hand to push on that inner right thigh. And then just release and let's uncross. Now let's stretch the arms open wide to the side and we're going to drop both knees to our left and look right. Come back up, let your knees fall to the right and look left. Try again, come up and drop your knees off to the left. And then we'll lift and drop our knees right. Good, and then return to that neutral place. Let your arms come in close to your body, palms facing the sky. Separate your feet so they're about hips distance apart. We've got toes and heels out and enough space between your buttocks and your heels so that we're going to activate buttocks and hamstrings on this. Start to pull the belly tighter and tighter and then slowly begin to peel off the mat. Let's push our hips up till we form a bridge from our shoulders to our hips to our knees. And then equally as smoothly, we're down one vertebra at a time. Try again. Inhale as we peel up. And then exhale as we come down. Good, and then once we're all the way down, just feel that neutralness of your spine. And let's bring the knees back into our chest for another good close hug. Tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, and round the shoulders off the mat. So your nose aims towards your knees. We'll roll back down. Try again, tighten the belly as we round up nose to knees. And we're back down. Let's try that again, round up nose to knees. Now keep the belly button engaged, and on the exhale, we're gonna roll up. And then once we've made it up, let's find ourselves in an easy cross-legged position. Palms opening to the sky, shoulders relaxed. Let's drop our chin against our chest and really focus on breathing up the back of your neck. Now inhale as you lift the head, begin to tip it back, opening the throat. Exhale, drop the chin to your chest. Inhale, lift the head to back, open your throat. Again, exhale, drop the chin down. And inhale, lift the head to back, open your throat. And then just bring yourself back to that neutral position. Actively pull the shoulders down and away from the ears. And then let's tip our ear to the right. Drop the chin down and tip to your left. Drop the chin and tip right. Dropping the chin, we tip left. Drop the chin and tip right. We're going to hang out right there. And then place your right hand just above the tip of your left ear. And let's push left palm to the mat. Let's inhale, extend towards the sky. Exhale, side bend off to your left. Inhale, lift back up. And exhale, float the arm down. Let's do a couple shoulder rolls from back to front. And then let's come back to our start position. And let your left ear drop left. Place your left hand just above the tip of your right ear. And then push your right hand to the mat. Breathing up the side of our neck. Inhale, reach towards the sky. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, that arm down. Shoulder rolls again, back to front. Now start to increase those shoulder rolls to include the arms. And then let's take the circles even bigger for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And then just open your arms and your heart. Exhale, round, back of your hands meet. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Let's try one more. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. And then see if you can let your fingertips just float to the floor. And release. Let's inhale, start to slowly unfold. Returning to our tall seated position and breathe. So we're going to take one more inhale as we are. Exhale, soften a bit, and let's transition onto our hands and knees. So whatever way works for you to get to hands and knees. Shoulders over hands, hips over knees, tops of the feet pressed into the mat. Fingers wide spread, hands rotated in slightly, and you want to press down through your second, third, and fourth finger knuckle area. Meanwhile, start to pull the navel down as you lift your tailbone. Lift your head and open your heart for cow. Exhale, deep scoop of the belly, round your back and drop your head for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Make your way back to neutral. Keeping the belly button pulled in tightly, push out through the heel of your right foot. Add the left arm forward. Let your left palm rotate towards the sky. Feel that long stretch. Exhale, back down and switch. Left leg extends. Right arm comes forward. Exhale, lower. Let's switch again. Extend. Now I want you to bring your elbow to your knee to your elbow, and we extend. Exhale in, inhale, reach. Exhale in, inhale, reach. Lower back down and we'll switch. Extend and reach. Elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Extend and reach. Exhale in, inhale, reach. Try one more. Exhale in. Inhale, reach, hold. Good, now let's return to all fours. From here, big toes come a little closer, knees separate, and we're going to push back with our tailbone. Let your chest drop through your knees, forehead to the mat. Turn your palms open to the sky. And breathe all the way down the length of your spine. Use extended child's pose anytime your body needs a break. Let's try passing our left arm through the right armpit. Sink your shoulder down. Get a little stretch going in that shoulder and upper back. Bring it back out and we'll switch. Passing right through left. Come back out and extend. Flip your palms over. Remember that hand position. Tuck the toes and come on up into down dog. Allow your head to freely drop through your arms. Feel your ribs pulling closer to your thighs. Feel the back of your shoulder blades drawing down towards the tailbone. Nod the head yes. And then just let it shake no. And then just let it hang out. And let's walk our dog a few times. Lift and lower each heel individually. Good, now keep one heel raised while you press the other down. And then switch and hold. And then raise both heels and hold. And then sink both heels and hold there. Now let's inhale forward into a good sturdy plank. Belly button tight, eyes looking out. If you need to modify, you can drop to one or both knees. Exhale back up into down dog. Inhale into plank. And exhale, down dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Let's inhale again to plank. Modify to your knees. Everybody, and exhale, lower elbows open. Chest first, then hips. Tuck elbows in, lengthen spine. Press through hip bones, tops of feet. Rise into cobra. Exhale again, opening on the way down, and then inhale, rising into cobra. Exhale, open, going down, and inhale, rise into cobra. Tuck your toes, come on back up, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Modify if you'd like. Exhale, lower, elbows open, chest down, hips down, elbows in. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Try again, inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Now exhale, extended child's pose and stretch. Scoop the belly in, round the spine, come up for your cat. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. And then return to neutral spine. Let's re-extend the right leg behind us, push out through the right heel to start. And then let's step the right foot forward and place it in between our hands. Right knees directly over ankle, pushing down through second, third, fourth toes. Start to lift upper body. Reach high to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale the arms down and inhale back up. Down we go and rise. Once more down and rise. Now when the arms come down, let your hands meet the mat. Tuck your left toes under, pick up your left knee, and there's runner's lunge. Nice long stretch from the heel of your left foot out to the top of your head. Go ahead and step that foot back and return to plank. Press up into downward facing dog. And let's come down onto all fours. Sinking our navel, lifting our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart, cow. Exhale, round out for cat. And then come back to neutral. Now extend the left leg behind you and push out through that left heel. We'll step the left foot forward, placing it between our hands, knee over ankle, weight pushing into our second, third, fourth toes on that left foot. Start lifting upper body, reach to the sky, crescent moon. Lower the arms and lift. Lowering the arms and lift. Lower the arms and lift. This time when we lower the arms, the hands meet the mat. Tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee, runner's lunge. Think about being as long and straight as you can from the heel of your right foot out to the top of your head. Now take a giant step forward with your right foot. Allow your body to fold so that your upper ribs are just resting on your thighs, your head is dangling down. Keep your knees as bent as you need to. And we'll just hang out here for a couple breaths. Now let's inhale, begin to roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Let's open wide and reach. And bring your hands to the heart. Open wide and lift into the heart. Once more, open wide and return to the heart. Now let's inhale to the sky and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Modify if you'd like. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to that plank. And exhale again, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale to a heart. There's our first sun salutation. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale as we sink. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, stretch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rise for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale into heart. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale as we sink. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes in, heels out. Inhale, rolling up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to our heart. And extend into mountain pose, breathe. Let's inhale again to the sky. Exhale as we fold. Inhale, look out. And exhale as we sink. Right foot steps back. Hang on to that lunge. Now push the right heel down, turn the right toes out. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel and start lifting upper body. Body weight is centered equally into both feet. Hip bones are forward, shoulders are stacked. Adding the arms alongside the ears with no tension in the shoulder. Notice that the weight in that left foot, that forward foot, is pressed down into your second, third, and fourth toes, right where they connect into your foot. Open the arms wide. Begin to hinge forward until your ribs meet that front thigh. There's our airplane warrior. And then extend the arms forward alongside your ears and really stretch out through your fingertips. Inhale, rise back into warrior one. Pull the left leg straight without locking, and let's reopen the arms. Now we're ready to rotate, so we end up facing the wide edge of our mat. Adjust those feet so they're a little wider than your hips, toes in, heels out. Outstretched arms with palms to the sky. 5-pointed star. Hold the belly button tight, hinge forward, stopping once you're parallel to the mat for our airplane straddle. And then let's begin to fold farther with your hands coming to the mat. Place them directly under your shoulders. Let's inhale, look out. And exhale, we're going to sink a little deeper by bending the elbows, letting the forearms drop. And remember, keep your knees as bent as you need to. You want to really focus on letting the upper body go completely limp. Good, now press down through your palms and let's push those arms straight. We're going to raise the heels. Think about pressing into your big toe knuckle. Drop the heels back down and then try lifting your toes, but keep the ball of your foot on the mat. So we're simply lifting the toes. Now try lifting the balls of your feet so you're on your heels. Push those feet nice and flat. Again, let's raise our heels so we're pushing into our big toe knuckles. Press the heels back down. Start by just lifting the toes. Keep the ball of your foot on the mat. And then lift that part of your foot too so we end up on our heels. And then press your feet nice and flat. We're going to try that once more. Raise your heels. We're on the ball of our foot. Press the heels back down and just the toes lift. And then lift everything but your heel. And then let your feet press back down. Good job. From there, let's press down through the palms once again. Slide your left hand over so it's centered beneath you. Push on it with your right hand. And then let's inhale, right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve with the waist, bringing us into our twisting straddle. Let's exhale that hand back down. Once it's made it back down, we're going to inhale, look out with a flat back. Exhale, open your arms for airplane. And then inhale, rise to standing and bring yourself back into that 5-pointed star. So keeping our star nice and active, we're feeling our feet pressed into the earth. We're feeling our fingers reaching across. And we're feeling the top of our head being drawn towards the sky. Let's rotate our palms to face forward and start to let the hands come closer together. Let your palms meet, and then let's lace all of our fingers. Push your palms away from your body. And then start to push your palms towards the sky. Making sure we don't let the shoulders rise up towards the ear. Keep them relaxed. And push a little bit more with your palms so you can feel your spine getting longer. And while we're pushing and we're lengthening, let's do a little side bend to our left. Come back up and side bend to your right. Lift again and side bend to your left. Now keep the belly button tight and rotate at the waist, coming off to the right and then pushing back up. All the way, we're going to lean right first, push forward, off to the left, and then we're back up. And now let your arms open into your star. Next, let's turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch. Keep your posture tall and begin to bend the left knee. Inch it out over the ankle without pushing beyond toes. Again, center your body weight. Feel the weight in your front foot pressed into those second, third, and fourth toes. Let's lift the right arm alongside the right ear. And then extend the left arm forward. And as we lift the left, we'll lower the right. Turning left palm to the sky. Reverse warrior. As we exhale, let's bring left forearm to left thigh and extend that right arm high to the sky. There's our extended angle pose. If you want, you could bring your left hand all the way to the mat. Now the right arm is going to start lowering towards the right hip. It's going to make a full circle. As it comes back into place, upper body rises and we're back into warrior two. Now pull that left leg straight without locking. We're right back where we started. From here, we're ready to begin our triangle pose. So imagine that you're being pressed between two panes of glass. While we're being pressed between those panes of glass, we're pulling our right hip to the right and reaching that left arm out as far as we can go. Once we can't go any farther, we can lower the left and lift the right. And think about that right hand being drawn towards the sky, pressing your right hip a little bit forward, right shoulder's a tiny bit pulling back, and breathe into all that space. Get rid of any tension you're holding in your shoulders or your neck. Perhaps you could even let that left arm swing. And then let it reattach where it was. I'm going to take one more inhale and triangle. On the exhale, let's start to bend the left knee. Begin to revolve the upper body. Once your hands make it to the mat, Lift onto the ball of your right foot. We'll press the right palm down. Inhale the left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at your waist. Twisting lunge. Exhale that left hand down. Send the left foot back into a powerful plank. Exhale as we lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck those toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Now let's take the right leg. Start extending the heel behind you and then reaching it towards the sky for three-legged dog. Giant step forward with your right foot between your hands. Brings us back into our lunge. And then from there, let's start pushing the left heel down, turning those left toes out a little bit, and then start straightening the right leg. Lift up the right toes and let your body melt down. Take a few breaths while we're here. And then see if you can let your right toes press back into the mat, still maintaining those straight legs. We'll take one more inhale. On our exhale, start lifting onto the ball of your left foot, pushing your weight forward onto your right foot, and then let's extend that left leg behind us into our tripod balance. Feel free to stay in tripod or align your right thumb with your right pinky toe. Begin to roll the left hip open and then add the left arm to the sky. And that's simply half moon balance. We're going to exhale that left hand down if it is lifted. Let's all step our left foot in. Toes pointed in, heels pointed out. Start bending your knees like you're about to sit in a tiny chair. And while you're down there, pull your knees closer together. Then begin to lift your ribs off of your thighs. Extend your arms alongside your ears. There's our chair pose. Now let's inhale and rise from our chair. Exhale, return your hands to the heart. Inhale again, extend, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, mount. Let's hang out here and cradle our elbows in the palms of our hands. Again, just let the weight of your upper body hang out on your thighs. Relax the shoulders. Release hands to the mat. Let's take a giant step back with that left foot into our lunge. Once there, push your left heel down, turn your left toes out. Align the right heel with the back of your left heel and begin lifting upper body. Center your body weight between both feet. Weight in the front foot and your second, third, and fourth toes. Again, hips forward, shoulders stacked at your arms. Warrior one. Now just open the arms wide. Hold the belly button tight as you hinge forward into warrior airplane. And then let's bring the arms alongside our ears, reaching out through those fingertips. We'll inhale, rise back up into warrior one. Let's open the arms wide again and now start pulling the right leg straight. And let's rotate to face the other side of our mat. Feet a little wider than hips, toes in, heels out. Palms facing the sky. 5-pointed star. Gonna inhale, reach up. And exhale, just the arms open. Bring them together behind your back. Hook them whatever way works best for you. As we inhale again, think about expanding and opening the heart. Tipping the head back just enough to open your throat. On the exhale, neutralize your spine. And then begin to hinge forward. Lead with your ribs. Coming down as far as you can. Remember, bent knees is fine. Let your head drop and then try lifting your arms and breathe. Good, now as we exhale, let's release. And let the hands come down. And then go ahead and press down through your palms. Let's push your arms straight. From here, we're going to bend the knees, and I want you to pull your tailbone down like you're trying to get it to the mat. And just kind of hang out in that low squat. Let's push the legs straight. Push the arms straight. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, relax upper body. Bend the knees, and again, pull that tailbone down. Push the legs straight. Press down through the palms. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, relax upper body. Bend the knees. Pull the hips down. Good. Push the legs and the arms straight. Now let's slide the right hand over so it's centered beneath us. Push on it with your left hand. Inhale that arm wide to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. Twisting straddle. Exhale that hand down. Good, now inhale, flat back. Exhale, outstretched arms, airplane. And then inhale, we rise to standing. Returning to 5-pointed star. Let's rotate the palms and start to bring them together once again. Once your palms meet, we're going to lace our fingers, and then I want you to press your index fingers together. And really feel like you're pointing out through those fingers. Breathe across upper back and back shoulders. And then let's bend the elbows and try to get your forearms and your elbows together. And let's keep our elbows shoulder level. From there, inhale, start to extend the arms towards the sky. Getting taller and taller and taller out of our waist. And reopen to your star. Right toes turn to the front end of our mat. Align that heel with our left arch. When you're ready, bend that right knee. Center your body weight. But think about pressing your weight into your second, third, and fourth toes. Lift the left arm alongside your ear. Reach the right arm forward. As we lift the right, we lower the left. We turn our right palm to the sky. Reverse warrior. Exhale, come into extended angle pose. You can rest your right forearm on your thigh, left hand to the sky, or you could reach the right hand all the way to the mat. Keep your body open like you're doing this against the wall. Good, now go ahead and start lowering that left arm. It's going to make a full circle. As it comes back into place, we return to warrior two. And then we can go ahead and pull our legs straight without locking. We're back in our start position, allowing us to begin triangle pose. So again, imagine that you're pressed between those two panes of glass. While you're there, you're pulling that left hip left, extending the right arm out as far as it will go, and then ultimately lowering the left and lifting the right. Breathing away any tension that you're holding in your shoulders or your neck. Perhaps you can even swing that right arm a few times. And then just let that hand return to where it was and stretch and open just a little bit more. Got one more inhale. On the exhale, start to bend the right knee. Let's revolve the upper body. Let your hands return to the mat and come onto the ball of your left foot. There's our lunge. Keep the left hand pressing down. Inhale, right arm out to the side. Exhale, revolve at your waist. Twisting lunge. Exhale that hand down. Send your right foot back into plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. You can hold your plank or insert a push-up. And then exhale back up into down dog. Extend the left heel behind you. Start reaching up towards the sky. Three-legged dog. Now let's step the left foot between the hands. Brings us back into lunge. And then start pushing your right heel down. Turn your right toes out again. And then once there, we're going to start straightening the left leg, lifting our left toes, and melting our upper body into that forward thigh. And then see if you can push your foot all the way down. Let's take one more inhale. On our exhale, start lifting onto the ball of your right foot, transferring your weight into your left foot, and then when you're ready, extend the right leg behind you, hip level. Hands form a tripod with your left foot. There's our tripod balance. Remain like that, or align your left thumb with your left pinky toe. Begin to roll the right hip open, and then add your right arm towards the sky. Half moon balance. Good. Go ahead and exhale that hand back down. Let's step the right foot in. Toes come close, heels remain apart. We're bending our knees, sinking our hips down, letting your knees pull close together. Lift your ribs off your thighs. Add your arms alongside your ears, chair pose. Inhale, rise from your chair. Exhale, hands meet together. And then come back into standing mountain pose. Let's inhale again. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, looking out. Exhale, we melt down. Right foot back, left foot back. Good solid plank. Right shoulder remains over right wrist. Let's turn to the side and open for side plank. Modify to the side of your right knee if you'd like. Now let's all bring the side of the right knee down. And I want you to sit right down onto your right hip. And then bend your left knee and bring your knees and your feet as close together as you can. We're going to hold on to our left ankle with our left hand. Extend the right arm towards the sky and do a little side stretch to your left. See if you can grab hold of your right wrist with your left hand. Push out through the heel of your right hand and increase that stretch. Inhale back to a neutral place. Exhale, the arms float down. Let's come around onto all fours. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round out for cat. And then come back to neutral. Tuck your toes, press up into down dog. Inhale forward to our good strong plank. Left shoulder over left wrist this time. Opening for side plank. Modify to the side of your left knee if you'd like. And then let's all come down onto the side of the left knee. Start sinking the left hip down. We're going to stack that right knee on top of the left knee. Bring your feet as close to your body as you can. Hold onto your right ankle with your right hand. Send the left arm high. Do a little side stretch to your right. And then see if you can grab hold of that left wrist with your right hand. And then as we exhale, float the arms down. Come around onto all fours. Let's sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart, cow. And exhale, round out for cat. And then we're back onto all fours. From there, we're going to go ahead and push back so that we can come around and have a seat. We'll start with our legs extended in front of us, pushing out through your heels. Let your hands rest on either side of your hips. And then they're going to begin to walk forward. While that's happening, pull your ribs towards your thighs. Start to melt your upper body down and just let go. We'll inhale and rise back up. Once you've made it back up, let's keep the left leg straight. We'll bend the right knee. Walk your right foot in as close as you can. All right, we want to keep both of our sit bones on the mat. Let's start by wrapping that left arm around the bent right knee. Inhale, taller and straighter. Exhale, rotate at your waist. You start looking over your right shoulder. And then take the right hand, see if you can pass it around behind so the back of your right hand presses into the outside of your left hip. Exhale as we untwist. And then we're going to place our right ankle on top of our left thigh. And use your right hand to push on your inner right thigh. So when you look down at your legs, you should see the number 4. And we're going to continue to press there so that you're feeling some resistance in that hip. Take one more inhale like this. Exhale, relax a little bit. And now we're going to lift the right leg up. So you've got a couple options. You can thread your forearms under that right thigh, or right calf, and draw in that way. When we're doing this, make sure you don't round your shoulders. You want to keep your back as straight as you can. The other option is to take the bottom of that right foot, place it against your left upper arm, and let the crease of your left elbow cradle the outside of that right foot and pull in that way. And this is our Cradle the Baby. So really work at breathing into that right hip. Lifting and opening the heart so we're not rounding forward. As we exhale, let's release. We'll stretch the legs out again. Hands on either side of your hips. Begin to walk forward. Push back through your tailbone. Ribs down first. And then just melt down the rest of the way. Slowly begin to unfold. Once we're upright, go ahead and bend the right knee. Walk the foot in close. And remember, we want to keep both of our sit bones on the mat. Wrapping the right arm around the bent left knee. Inhale, let's sit taller, sit straighter. Exhale, start looking out over that left shoulder as you rotate at the waist. And then we'll pass the left hand behind till the back of our left hand is pressing against our outside right hip. As we exhale, let's untwist. And then let's place our left ankle on top of our right thigh. Again, so when we look down, we should see the number 4. Use that left hand to push gently on your inner left thigh until you feel some good resistance in that hip. And we all usually have one side that's a little tighter than the other. And then let's release, and we're going to lift that left leg. So again, we can keep the leg bent and just thread the forearms beneath and then pull in that way, keeping the chest up and the head up and the shoulders from rounding forward. Or we could place the bottom of our left foot in the crease of our right elbow and hug the leg in that way. And if you're doing the option where your foot's pressed against your upper arm, make sure that your ankle of your left foot isn't sickling. You want to keep it straight. And again, we're just going to breathe into that left hip. On the next exhale, let's go ahead and release. Stretch the leg back out. Hands on either side of our hips, walking forward, pushing back through the tailbone. Rib cage melts down first, and then the rest of the body follows. And then we can roll back up. From there, let's bend our knees. We'll place our hands behind our thighs. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Keep the belly button pulled in and find your balance on your tailbone. Begin to lift your feet without rounding your back. So just inch them up. Go where you can, maintaining that straight spine. And then when you feel ready, add your arms. And we'll slowly open down, down to the ground. Once we're down, push out through your heels, reach out through your fingers. Ooh, nice long stretch. Good, we'll float the arms up, return them to your sides, palms face the sky. Let's bend the knees, feet walk in, space them apart about hips distance, toes and heels out slightly, and enough space between your buttocks and your heels that when we start lifting up into our bridge, we are feeling this in the hamstrings and the glutes, not in the knees or the top of our thighs. And then as we exhale, let's slowly melt down. Once we're down, extend the arms wide. Bring the knees and feet closer together. Let's drop both of our knees off to the left, looking right. And see if you can feel a difference from the very beginning when we did this. Come back up, we'll drop our knees right and look left. And then come back to that neutral place. And let's pull the left knee to the chest. Extend the left leg to the sky. Walk your hands up as close to your ankle as you can. Think about pulling your toes over your head. Ease up a little bit. Let's cross the left leg over the right leg. We're going to lift up both feet now. See if you can grab hold of your ankles or your feet and just pull those legs in closer to your body. And then while you're here, if you want to, pull the belly button tight. See if you can bring your nose up towards your knee. We'll release back down. Return your feet to the mat. Good, now let's pull the right knee in. Extend it towards the sky. Walk your hands up as close as you can again. Feel like you're trying to pull those toes over your head. And then let's cross that leg over the other. Lift up your feet. See if you can grab your ankles and really pull those legs closer to your body. And then tighten the belly and see if you can round up so your nose comes close to that knee. Exhale, let's release. Return your feet to the mat. Good. And then arms at your sides. I want you to lift your hips a little bit and bring your hands under your hips. So you're just going to keep your palms on the mat and then sink your hips back down onto your palms and then stretch your legs out. All right, and then from there, we're going to tighten the belly and start to pull the base of your rib cage towards the mat. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, you can ease the spine back down. Rebend your knees. Lift your hips enough that you can remove your hands. Stretch the arms out straight and turn your palms to the sky. And then go ahead and slide your legs out one leg at a time. And continue to breathe smoothly in through the nose, out through the nose. Letting your breath weave itself around the entire body, lingering in those spots that remain a little bit tense or tight. With each breath that we take, feel your body become just a little bit softer. Think of creating a little bit of a pillow of air just above your mat. And that's where our body is residing, on that little pillow of air. The world suffers a lot, not because of the violence of bad people, but because of the silence of good people. Let us send away all of our anxious thoughts. Make a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart and a grateful heart and a hopeful heart. Spreading random acts of kindness. Speaking up for those that need protection. Know that my soul honors your soul. I honor that place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it is also within me. In sharing these things, we are united. We are the same. We are one. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope this felt like a good way to start your day. Don't forget, keep well hydrated, wear your mask where appropriate, and I'll be back tonight to let you know what's taking place tomorrow. Thanks so much. See you soon. Bye-bye.